Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into an amazing book that could truly transform your life. It's called You Become What You Think, The Secret to Transforming Your Life by Justice O. Malcolm. All right, let's jump right in. Introduction. What if I told you that the secret to transforming your life lies in the thoughts you think every single day? Can you imagine? Picture a world where your dreams aren't just these far-off ideas, but actual realities you create, just by the power of your mind. Sounds incredible, right? In You Become What You Think, we're going to uncover how your thoughts shape your reality, and more importantly, how you can harness that power to create the life you've always wanted. Have you ever noticed how your mood shifts based on what you're thinking about? One positive thought can lift your spirits, while a negative one can totally drag you down. But guess what? This isn't just some random coincidence. It's proof of the amazing power your mind has. This book is going to be your guide, showing you exactly how to master that power and use it to change every single aspect of your life. Let's start with the core idea. Your thoughts are the building blocks of your reality. Yep, each thought you have sends out a kind of vibration that affects your emotions, your actions, and eventually your entire life situation. By learning how to control your thoughts, you can steer your life in the exact direction you want it to go. Sounds good, right? This book will teach you how to be aware of your thoughts and how to pick the ones that will actually help you reach your goals. Think about it. Successful people across all kinds of fields often say that their success comes from having a positive mindset and using visualization. They know that by focusing on their goals and staying positive, they attract opportunities and get through challenges way more easily. And guess what? You can learn those same techniques. The book will guide you through practicing positive thinking and visualization so you can create a mental roadmap to success. Next, let's talk about the science behind it. This isn't just some fluffy self-help talk. Modern neuroscience proves that our brains are super adaptable and can actually change. This is called neuroplasticity, and it's amazing. By consistently focusing on positive thoughts and visualizing your dream outcomes, you can literally rewire your brain to help you achieve your goals. Don't worry, the book explains all this in simple, easy-to-grasp terms so you can use this knowledge to change your life. Another powerful tool this book introduces is affirmations. You've probably heard of them, but affirmations are more than just saying nice things to yourself. They're like little power boosts for your mindset. They help you shift from doubt to confidence. The book will help you create affirmations that really resonate with your personal goals and show you how to weave them into your daily routine. What I love about this book is that every lesson includes practical, easy-to-follow instructions and activities that you can put into action right away. Whether you're new to these ideas or you're already familiar with them and just want to take things up a notch, you're going to find so much value here that will inspire your personal growth and help you become the best version of yourself. As you embark on this journey, always remember, the power to transform your life is already inside you. It's in your thoughts. By mastering what goes on in your mind, you can build a life full of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. The idea is simple. You believe what you think. You become what you think. And your reality is shaped by what you think. That's what this book is all about, unlocking the extraordinary power of your mind to create a life you truly love. Now imagine this. What if you could tap into this power? What could you accomplish? How far could you go? This book gives you a clear, straightforward method to understand how this transformation works. It's like opening the door to a whole new world where your thoughts can literally perform miracles in your life. Are you ready to unlock the full potential of your mind? Welcome to You Become What You Think. Let's begin this incredible, transformative journey together. Before we go, a quick reminder, about 72% of you who watch our videos haven't subscribed yet. Help support the channel by smashing that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. Your support helps inspire us to keep bringing you more awesome content. Chapter 1. Unlock the power of your thoughts. Unlocking the power of your thoughts can be such a game changer. It gives you the ability to shape your reality and become the person you've always wanted to be. Think of your mind like a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You have the power to choose whether you grow beautiful flowers or let weeds take over. It all comes down to which seeds you decide to water and nurture. Now, let's break this down a bit. Your thoughts are powerful because they affect your emotions, and your emotions influence your actions. If you're constantly watering the seeds of positivity, optimism, and resilience in that mind garden of yours, guess what? You're going to notice a huge shift in how you feel. You'll start to feel more upbeat, more resilient, and ready to take on life's challenges head on. And then something incredible happens. Your actions begin to reflect those positive emotions, pushing you closer to your goals and dreams. And here's the best part. It's not magic, it's science. Neuroscience tells us that your brain is super adaptable, always rewiring itself based on your thoughts and experiences. This process is called neuroplasticity. Fancy, right? So, when you actively choose positive thoughts, you're literally reshaping your brain. But let's be real for a second. It's not always easy to keep positive thoughts flowing, especially when life throws curveballs your way. We've all been there. But remember, you're not in this alone. The key is to be kind and patient with yourself. Start small. Every garden begins with just one seed, and your mind is no different. Unlocking the power of your thoughts is the first step toward becoming the architect of your own reality. And trust me, you've got this. Chapter 2, Identifying Negative Thought Patterns. While learning to harness the power of your thoughts is super important, it's just as critical to spot and tackle any negative thought patterns that might be holding you back. Sometimes, without even realizing it, these negative patterns, often rooted in fear, insecurity, or past experiences, can shape your reality in ways you don't want, messing with your efforts to create the life you truly desire. So, how do you spot these negative thought patterns? A good place to start is by paying attention to how you feel. If you're feeling uneasy, anxious, or just off, even without an obvious reason, that's usually a red flag that some negative thoughts are sneaking around in your mind. Your thoughts aren't just random. They're all connected and have a big influence on your emotions, your behavior, and your overall mental state. Another big sign is the repetition of certain negative thoughts. If you constantly catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess up," you're probably stuck in a negative thought loop. And yes, these loops can be tough to break free from, but here's the good news. Awareness is the first step. Once you're aware of these patterns, you can start working to change them, and that's when the real transformation begins. Stay tuned, because in the next chapter, we'll dig even deeper into how to break these patterns and replace them with thoughts that actually support your growth. Chapter 3, Cultivating Positive Mental Habits. Shifting your focus towards building positive mental habits is a huge step in the right direction. And guess what? It's actually easier than you might think. It's all about making that conscious decision to change and sticking with it. Yes, it takes some effort, but trust me, the rewards are absolutely life-changing. The key is to start with replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Now, this doesn't mean you should ignore your problems. Definitely not. Instead, it means tackling them with a more optimistic, proactive mindset. For example, instead of telling yourself, "I can't do this," switch it up and say, "I'll find a way to get this done for sure." It may sound like a small change, but it can have a huge impact on your mental health and how you feel day to day. Another great habit to build? Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This boosts your confidence and reinforces a positive outlook on life. And while you're at it, practice gratitude. It's such a powerful tool. When you make a habit of recognizing the good things in your life, you're training your mind to focus on the positive. Surrounding yourself with positivity also makes a difference. This includes being around positive people, putting yourself in uplifting environments, and engaging in experiences that inspire you. Positivity is contagious. And guess what? So is negativity. So make sure you're soaking in the good vibes. Chapter 4, Tapping into the Subconscious Mind. Ever wondered about the power your subconscious mind has over your life? It's like this hidden treasure trove of potential, just waiting for you to tap into it and use it to shape your reality. Your subconscious mind is constantly absorbing information, influencing your actions, reactions, and decisions, often without you even realizing it. It's like your silent partner in life, shaping your reality based on the information it's stored over time. But here's the thing. Your subconscious doesn't operate on logic or reason. It responds to emotions and deeply ingrained beliefs. So, if you've ever noticed yourself reacting to situations in an automatic way, that's your subconscious mind at work. Now, how do you tap into this amazing power? It's all about building a connection with your subconscious mind. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Start by being more mindful. Pay attention to your thoughts and dig a little deeper into the feelings behind your actions. One cool way to do this is by paying attention to your dreams. Dreams are like a direct line to your subconscious mind. Start analyzing them, and you'll begin to unlock the messages your subconscious is trying to send you. Always remember, your subconscious mind is your ally. It's working even when you're not consciously thinking about it. And with the right techniques, you can guide it towards creating positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to shape your thoughts and, in turn, shape your reality. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how you can visualize your desired outcomes. But for now, just remember, your subconscious mind is this incredible resource just waiting for you to harness its potential. Chapter 5. Visualizing your desired outcomes. The secret to achieving your goals lies in your ability to imagine them vividly. This isn't just a feel-good trick, it's called visualization, and it's a powerful way to bring your dreams into reality. Visualization is all about creating a mental image of something you want to happen in the future. And here's the cool part. Your brain works toward what it sees, driving you to act in ways that help turn that vision into your actual reality. Let's break it down. Picture your dreams with as much detail as possible. For example, if you're aiming for a new job, don't just think, "I want a new job." No, visualize yourself already in that role. Picture your workspace, your colleagues, the tasks you'll be doing. Feel the satisfaction of completing a project, the joy of collaborating with your team, the pride of contributing your skills. The more detail you can imagine, the more real it feels to your brain, and the more motivated you'll be to chase it down. But here's a heads up. Visualization isn't a one-and-done thing. You've got to be consistent. Make it a daily practice. Spend a few minutes each day fully immersed in that mental picture of your dream life, and before you know it, you'll start seeing your mindset shift, and your actions will naturally align with your goals. And don't forget, it's not just about visualizing the big picture. You've also got to visualize the steps you'll take to get there. Imagine the challenges and how you'll overcome them. This preps your brain, boosts your confidence, and gets you ready for real-world obstacles. You're not just dreaming, you're preparing yourself for success. Chapter 6. Affirmations for Transformative Change. Want to speed up your journey to life-changing success? That's where affirmations come in. These are positive, powerful statements you repeat to yourself to reshape your mindset and ultimately your reality. Just like how athletes visualize winning a race, you can visualize your success. But pair that with affirmations, and boom, you've got a winning combo. So what exactly are affirmations? They're positive statements that help you overcome self-defeating thoughts. Think of them as a compass, guiding your brain toward what you want to achieve. Every time you repeat these affirmations, you're not just saying words, you're embedding these ideas into your subconscious mind. And once they take root there, magic happens. Let's say you're struggling with self-esteem. An affirmation like, "I am worthy and valuable," can literally help rewire how you see yourself. When you consistently repeat this statement, your brain starts to accept it as truth. Before long, you'll notice your thought patterns shift, and your confidence will grow, shaping a new, more empowered version of you. One important thing to remember, affirmations should always be in the present tense. Speak as if what you're affirming is already happening. For example, don't say, "I will be confident." Say, "I am confident." Why? Because this tricks your mind into believing that your desired outcome is already within reach, which motivates you to work toward it with more energy and focus. So go ahead, start using affirmations today. Pair them with visualization, and you'll find yourself moving closer and closer to your goals. You've got this. Chapter 7. Overcoming Limiting Beliefs. No matter how strong your affirmations are, sometimes the road to a positive mindset hits a few bumps. These roadblocks often come in the form of limiting beliefs, those deep-seated ideas you've held onto for far too long. They can sneak in, dampen your optimism, sabotage your efforts, and leave you feeling stuck in a loop of self-doubt. But here's the good news. This isn't a dead end. You can overcome these obstacles by facing them head-on and reshaping your reality. First, let's talk about identifying those sneaky limiting beliefs. They often disguise themselves as truths or just the way things are. You might catch yourself thinking things like, "I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed," or "I'm destined to fail." But guess what? These aren't actual truths. They're just reflections of past experiences or societal conditioning that you've absorbed over time. Once you've identified them, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, where did this belief even come from? Is it based on fact, or is it rooted in fear or insecurity? And most importantly, does this belief serve you in any positive way? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. The next step is to replace these limiting beliefs with uplifting ones. This doesn't mean denying reality, but rather choosing to look at things from a more positive perspective. You're not ignoring your flaws, you're acknowledging your potential. You're not erasing your past, you're focusing on your future. The more you shift these beliefs, the more you'll see changes in how you think, act, and feel. Chapter 8: Mindfulness and Present Moment Focus. As you continue on your journey, embracing mindfulness and staying focused on the present moment becomes absolutely essential. Mindfulness isn't just some trendy buzzword. It's a powerful tool for helping you truly become what you think. It's all about being fully aware and engaged with what's happening right now, in this very moment. By quieting the constant chatter in your mind, mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present, which is the foundation for shaping your reality. When you're mindful, you become more aware of your thoughts. You can observe them without judgment, letting them come and go without holding on too tightly or pushing them away. Think of it as mental hygiene. By practicing mindfulness, you clear out the mental clutter, especially those negative, limiting thoughts that can lead to self-sabotage. Focusing on the present moment also helps you realize the power you have right now. The past is done and the future is uncertain, but the present? That's where you hold all the control. By focusing on the here and now, you can direct your thoughts and energy toward creating the reality you truly desire. In essence, mindfulness and present moment focus are key tools on your journey to becoming what you think. They give you control over your thoughts, making it easier to shape your reality the way you want. So, don't overlook the power of the present. It's where your ability to truly change your life lies. Chapter 9: Harnessing the Law of Attraction. All right, so as you continue your journey of turning your thoughts into reality, there's this game-changing principle you need to know about: the law of attraction. Think of it like this. It's the idea that like attracts like. Positive thoughts? They bring positive outcomes. Negative thoughts? Well, they can bring negative events. It's not magic. It's a universal law that shapes your reality, like gravity. To really make use of the law of attraction, you've got to become aware of what's going on in your mind. Your thoughts are like magnets, drawing in experiences that match them. So if you're always worrying about failure or dwelling on fears, guess what? You're probably pulling more of that into your life. But if you start focusing on positive things, on success and what's going right, you'll naturally start attracting more of those good vibes. Now, don't get it twisted. It's not about pretending negative emotions don't exist. It's about acknowledging them, then choosing to focus on something better. That's the essence of the law of attraction. You create your reality by steering your thoughts. But here's the thing. This isn't some overnight miracle. You've got to be patient, persistent, and most importantly, you've got to believe in your ability to attract what you want. It's a process that takes practice and commitment. The law of attraction isn't some escape from reality. It's a tool to help you build a better one. When you harness it, you're not just thinking, you're taking control of your entire experience. Chapter 10: Aligning your thoughts and actions. Okay, so using the law of attraction is a big step, but your journey doesn't stop there. You can't just think your way to success. You've got to align your actions with your thoughts to make things happen. Visualization is great, but without action, it's like having a blueprint for a dream house with no one to build it. Think of it this way. Your thoughts are like the architect of your reality, but your actions are the builders. The architect can create the most amazing design ever, but without the builders, that dream house will stay a fantasy, right? It's the same with your life. Positive thinking is powerful, but it needs action to back it up. For example, if you're thinking about fitness and health, but your actions involve eating junk food and skipping workouts, your mind and your behavior are sending totally mixed signals. It's like rowing a boat in two different directions. You're not going to get very far. But when your thoughts and actions line up, you're not just rowing. You're sailing with the wind at your back, baby. Now, this alignment takes effort. It's not always easy. It requires self-awareness, discipline, and consistency. But trust me, the results are worth it. It doesn't just transform your reality, it changes how you see yourself. Chapter 11. Manifesting Abundance and Prosperity. Now let's get into the good stuff. Manifesting abundance and prosperity. Expanding your mindset to focus on these two things can be a total game changer in your life. It's not just about positive thinking anymore. It's about actively building an attitude where you expect good things to happen. Not just that they could happen, but that they will. So how do you actually manifest abundance and prosperity? First, let's define what those words mean to you. Abundance isn't just about money. It could mean an abundance of joy, health, or love. Prosperity? It's more than just financial success. It could mean thriving in your career or seeing real personal growth. Understanding what these terms mean for you is super important because it helps clarify what you're truly aiming for. Once you've nailed down what abundance and prosperity look like for you, the next step is to align your thoughts with those goals. If you're constantly focusing on what's lacking in your life, guess what you're going to attract? More lack. But by shifting your mindset to focus on abundance and prosperity, you create this powerful energy that draws in positive outcomes. Now, this doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or negative situations you might face. It's about choosing to see the potential for good in every situation. By focusing on believing in the possibilities, you're setting yourself up to attract the kind of life you really want. Chapter 12, The Mind-Body Connection. All right, let's dive into the mind-body connection, a super important concept that shows how closely your thoughts and emotions are tied to your physical health. It's not just your mind doing its own thing up in your head. Oh no, your thoughts are constantly communicating with every cell in your body, impacting how you feel and how your body functions. Take stress, for example. When you're stressed, your body responds by releasing hormones that can cause your blood pressure to rise, slow down digestion, and even suppress your immune system. If you're constantly stressed over a long period, it can seriously mess with your health. Hello, headaches, insomnia, or even heart problems. But here's the flip side. Positive thoughts and emotions can actually boost your body's natural ability to heal and stay healthy. Yep, thinking positively isn't just good for your mood. It's good for your body too. The mind-body connection isn't only about avoiding illness. It's also about promoting wellness. Things like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness are awesome for helping you relax, reduce stress, and improve your overall health. These practices help you build a positive relationship between your mind and body. But don't get it twisted. It's not just about controlling your thoughts. It's also about listening to your body. If you're feeling tired or unwell, it could be your body's way of saying, "Hey, something's off in your mind." This connection is proof that the power of your thoughts goes beyond just your mental space. So, pay attention to what you think and how you feel, because it's not just shaping your mind, it's shaping your whole reality. Chapter 13, Developing an Empowered Mindset. Now, let's talk about developing an empowered mindset, because who doesn't want to feel more in control of their thoughts and emotions, right? The first thing you need to do is believe that you have the power to shape your mental and emotional world. This doesn't mean ignoring negative feelings or pretending they don't exist. Nope, it means acknowledging them and choosing how you respond. Step 1, awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. So start paying attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Just observe. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns and triggers that aren't doing you any favors. And when you see them, you can start to shift them. Next up, practice self-compassion. Look, it's not easy to change those long-standing thought patterns. You're bound to stumble, and that's okay. Instead of beating yourself up when you slip back into old habits, be kind to yourself. You're on a journey of improvement, not perfection. Then it's time to put those desired thought patterns into action. Visualize the person you want to be and the mindset you want to have. Got it? Now, start acting like you're already that person. Over time, your thoughts will catch up to mirror your actions. And here's a key tip. Surround yourself with positivity. The people, environments, and experiences that lift you up are like fuel for your empowered mindset. They keep you motivated and remind you what you're working toward. Developing an empowered mindset isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a journey. You'll need patience, perseverance, and a whole lot of self-love. But trust me, as you align your thoughts with the reality you want to create, you'll start to see the magic happen. You truly do become what you think. Chapter 14, Embracing a Growth Mindset. All right, let's dive into the magic of a growth mindset. This concept can completely change the way you see challenges, setbacks, and even your own potential. It's a game changer for sure. The idea, originally laid out by psychologist Carol Dweck, is that your abilities aren't set in stone. You can actually improve them with dedication, effort, and some good old hard work. How awesome is that? Now picture this. You're faced with a problem that feels impossible to solve. If you've got a fixed mindset, you might throw in the towel, thinking, I'm just not smart enough for this. But hold up. If you have a growth mindset, you'll see that problem as a chance to grow. You'll think, this is tough, but I can learn and get better. You realize that it's not about being born with talent. It's about sticking with it, pushing through, and getting stronger with each try. Embracing a growth mindset isn't always easy, though. It means shaking up the way you see yourself and your abilities. You've got to step out of that comfort zone, take some risks, and see failure as a lesson, not the end of the road. And the best part? A growth mindset isn't just about getting ahead in school or at work. It's about you, your personal growth, your self-improvement. It's realizing that you have the power to shape your reality with your thoughts and actions. How empowering is that? Chapter 15, Releasing Emotional Baggage. Now, let's talk about letting go of emotional baggage, because who hasn't carried around some heavy stuff from the past, right? If you really want to become what you think, you've got to unpack all that old emotional weight. Holding on to past hurts, disappointments, or fears keeps you stuck. It's like letting those past experiences control your thoughts and, in turn, your reality. But here's the truth. You don't have to carry it anymore. Letting go isn't easy, though. Sometimes that pain feels like a part of who you are. It's familiar, and even though it hurts, there's a strange comfort in it. But this is where you've got to remind yourself. You are not your past. You're constantly growing, evolving, and you have the power to redefine your reality anytime you choose. Start by acknowledging your emotions. It's totally okay to feel hurt, angry, or scared. Those feelings are valid, and recognizing them is the first step toward healing. But then take a closer look. Try to figure out where those feelings are really coming from. Was it a past relationship? A traumatic event? Understanding the source helps you see that you're not those feelings. You're just carrying them. And here's where the real power comes in. Forgiveness. Now hold on. When we say forgiveness, we don't mean forgetting what happened or pretending it was okay. Forgiveness is about releasing. It's about not letting those past experiences control your present and future. It's choosing to move forward and write a new story for yourself. One where you get to decide how you feel and what you become. Chapter 16, Practicing Gratitude and Appreciation. All right, let's get into the game-changing habit of gratitude. Expressing gratitude and appreciation can completely flip your perspective, steering your thoughts toward positivity and abundance. Think about it. When you're focused on the things you're grateful for, there's barely any room left for negativity or thoughts of scarcity. And guess what? It's not just a feel-good idea. It's actually backed by science. Research shows that gratitude can boost serotonin production, the happy chemical in your brain that lifts your mood. So, it's like a double win. Feel good mentally and emotionally. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, I don't really have anything to be grateful for. Wrong. Everyone has something to be grateful for. Maybe it's the sunshine on your face, a great book you're reading, or even something as simple as breathing. It's about seeing the value in the little things because, surprise, those little things add up to something huge. So how do you start practicing gratitude? It's easy. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Make it a daily habit to jot down 3 things you're thankful for every day. They don't have to be monumental. Small, everyday moments count too. You'll soon find out there's a lot more to be thankful for than you ever realized. And once you get into the flow, gratitude becomes a mindset, not just a practice. Pretty cool, right? Chapter 17, Incorporating Meditation and Reflection. While gratitude sets the stage for a positive mindset, adding meditation and reflection to your daily routine takes it to the next level. These practices can really help solidify your mindset, allowing you to better understand your thoughts and emotions. It's like building a solid foundation for your mental well-being. Let's talk about meditation first. Some people think meditation is about clearing your mind of all thoughts, but nope, it's actually about focusing your thoughts and calming your mind. It's not about emptying your head. It's about observing your thoughts without judgment. Imagine it like watching a movie of your own mind. Sounds weird? But trust me, it's enlightening. Over time, you start to notice patterns in your thinking and how those thoughts shape your reality. It's pretty eye-opening. On the other hand, reflection is about taking a look back at your thoughts, actions, and experiences. It's like hitting pause on life and asking yourself, what did I learn today? How can I grow from this? Reflection helps you identify patterns, learn from your mistakes, and evolve as a person. You're basically doing a self-check, seeing how you've handled situations and figuring out how to handle them even better next time. Now, here's the thing. Meditation and reflection won't change your life overnight. It's a gradual process that takes patience and dedication. But if you stick with it, you'll start to notice subtle shifts in your mindset. You'll become more aware of how your thoughts influence your reality. And soon enough, you'll realize that you're not just a passive observer in your life. You're an active player, shaping your reality every single day. How empowering is that? Chapter 18, Reframing Challenges as Opportunities. Let's dive into something super powerful, reframing. This mindset shift can totally transform how you see challenges. Instead of viewing obstacles as things standing in your way, what if you saw them as opportunities for growth and learning? That's exactly what reframing is all about. And no, it's not about pretending that everything is sunshine and rainbows when it's not. It's about finding a more constructive, empowering way to look at your situation. Think of reframing as a tool that can literally change your mindset. It's about changing how you interpret your experiences, which then changes how you react to them. You're not denying reality, you're just seeing it through a different lens. Imagine you missed out on a promotion at work. Ouch, right? But instead of seeing that as a failure, what if you saw it as an opportunity to gain new insights? Maybe you can have a conversation with your boss to figure out what skills you need to develop or areas to improve so that next time, you're the one getting that promotion. Reframing isn't about ignoring the negatives in life. It's about recognizing that every situation, even the tough ones, offers the potential for positive change. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. So when you change how you think, you're also changing what your reality becomes. Now, this doesn't mean life suddenly becomes easy. You'll still face difficulties, but with a reframed, more positive mindset, you'll face them with more resilience and confidence. Here's the thing. Reframing doesn't happen instantly. It takes practice and effort. But over time, as you get better at seeing challenges as opportunities, you'll notice that you become more adaptable, more resilient, and better equipped to shape your own reality. Pretty amazing, right? Chapter 19, Cultivating Self-Love and Acceptance. All right, let's talk about something deeply personal but incredibly important, self-love and acceptance. Regularly practicing self-love is key to becoming what you think. Why? Because when you appreciate your strengths and accept your weaknesses without judgment, you're laying the foundation for positive thoughts about yourself. And guess what? When you foster self-love, it seeps into your subconscious, influencing how you act, how you react, and ultimately shaping the reality around you. Take a second and think about how you talk to yourself. Are you kind? Or are you constantly picking yourself apart, focusing only on your flaws? Self-talk is such a powerful tool. If you're always criticizing yourself, you're creating a reality where you'll never feel good enough. Ouch! But if you can learn to speak to yourself with kindness and compassion, accepting your imperfections while also recognizing your worth, you'll create a reality where you do feel good enough, one where you thrive. Now, don't get this twisted. Self-love isn't about ignoring your weaknesses or pretending you're perfect. It's about embracing those flaws with compassion and understanding, knowing that they're stepping stones for your personal growth. Newsflash, you're not perfect, and that's totally okay. What really matters is that you're committed to learning, growing, and becoming a better version of yourself. Cultivating self-love and acceptance takes time. It's not an overnight transformation, but it's a journey that's 100% worth it. Remember, you become what you think. So if you start believing you're worthy of love and acceptance, your world will begin to reflect that belief. And trust me, once you start treating yourself with the love you deserve, everything else in your life will follow. Chapter 20, Surrounding Yourself with Positive Influences. All right, so now that you're embracing self-love, there's something just as important, surrounding yourself with positive influences. These are the people who will uplift you, support your growth, and create an environment where you can thrive. Trust me, their impact is huge. They're the ones who cheer you on when you stumble, celebrate your wins, and give you the feedback you need to improve. Basically, positive influences help shape your thoughts, reinforcing your self-belief and optimism. Who wouldn't want that? But here's something key. Positive influences aren't just the people who always agree with you or tell you what you want to hear. Nope. They're the ones who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be your best self. These people genuinely want to see you succeed and are willing to do whatever they can to help you get there. Be careful, though. There's a subtle difference between someone who's a positive influence and someone who just feeds your ego. People who only tell you you're amazing without pushing you to grow can lead you into complacency. They'll have you stuck in a bubble of self-importance. But real positive influences, they keep you grounded while encouraging growth, humility, and resilience. Take a moment to think about your current circle. Are there people in your life who constantly drain your energy or bring negativity into your world? If so, it might be time for some changes. Now, this doesn't mean you have to cut people off entirely. Sometimes it's about expanding your circle to include more positive, uplifting influences. And yeah, this may not be easy, but it's so necessary for creating a better mental environment for yourself. Chapter 21, Consistency and Commitment to Change. Okay, so you've got it down that your thoughts shape your reality. But here's where the magic really happens. Consistency and commitment are what drive that change forward. It's not enough to make a change once. You've got to stay at it, relentlessly. Real talk? Transformation is going to bring resistance. It's natural, but that's why consistency is so important. Think of it like the sail on a boat. It keeps you moving in the right direction, even when the winds, aka life, start to get rough. Consistency is the compass that guides your thoughts, keeping you focused and steady through life's inevitable storms. And it's not just about thinking positively once in a while. It's about doing it consistently. When your thoughts become consistent, they build momentum, and that momentum can carry you toward the life you want. Picture a river flowing day after day. It can carve through rock over time. That's how your consistent thoughts shape your reality. But hey, consistency doesn't mean being rigid or inflexible. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about staying committed to your beliefs and goals, even when everything around you is changing. Consistency isn't just a personality trait, it's a strategy. It's a tool to help you navigate life's rough seas, and it's this kind of commitment that will truly transform your life. Commitment is what helps you get back up when you stumble. And trust me, you will stumble. That's okay. Your commitment is what makes you dust yourself off and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. But here's the thing. Commitment doesn't mean being harsh with yourself. It's about celebrating small victories, learning from your setbacks, and reminding yourself that you're in it for the long haul. This commitment isn't just for you. It's contagious. When you commit to changing your thought patterns, you also inspire the people around you. You're not just contributing to your own growth, you're adding to the collective consciousness around you. How cool is that? Transformation is a journey, not a one-time event. And the key to success is staying consistent and committed, even when the excitement fades or when old habits try to creep back in. Remember, change doesn't always come from a big dramatic moment. Often, it's a series of small, intentional steps that add up over time to create a significant shift. It's like a river carving a canyon. Your consistent thoughts, flowing day after day, will gradually shape your reality. And while it might feel slow at times, that persistence will pay off. Just be careful not to confuse forced change with genuine transformation. True change comes from a deep commitment to personal growth and a real desire to see your life reflect your highest values. Here's the best part. This journey is yours. It's not about copying someone else's thought patterns or lifestyle. It's about creating a mindset rooted in your values and aspirations. It's deeply personal, and it requires your full commitment. So, embrace it. Keep your mind open, stay consistent, and let the power of your thoughts guide you toward the reality you want. Resistance will pop up, no doubt about it. It's a natural part of the process. It's your mind's way of protecting you from the unknown. But here's a tip. Don't see resistance as your enemy. It's actually a sign that you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. When resistance shows up, acknowledge it. Don't run from it or deny it. Understand that it's part of the journey. And then, commit to pushing through anyway. Consistency is the key that bridges the gap between your goals and the life you want to create. It's those small daily actions that build up over time, leading to real, lasting transformation. Remember, personal growth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about showing up for yourself every day, week after week, year after year. And yes, the excitement might wear off sometimes, and old habits might try to sneak back in. But don't worry. Consistency doesn't mean being perfect. It means making progress. It's about staying committed to the journey, even when things get tough. So, keep moving forward. Embrace the ups and downs, the wins and the setbacks. And most importantly, stay committed to the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Because transformation, it's not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. And with consistency and commitment, you've got everything you need to succeed. Chapter 22, Integrating Learned Principles into Daily Life. So you've started embracing the power of positive thinking, huh? Amazing. Now, let's talk about how you can actually live these principles every day. It's not about some occasional magic trick. This is a daily practice that can totally transform your reality if you commit to it. The idea that you become what you think isn't a one-time deal. It's something that needs to be woven into the fabric of your every single day. But how do you make this shift, especially when things feel tough? Well, the first step is committing to a mindset change. You've got to train yourself to find the good in every situation, even when it's not obvious right away. And no, this isn't about pretending the negatives don't exist. It's more about choosing to focus on the positives more. Next up, mindfulness. This is a big one. Being present in the moment helps you stay aware of your thoughts and how they're shaping your reality. It's the difference between letting your thoughts run wild and you taking control of them. It's like, are you driving the car, or is your mind on autopilot? You want to be the one in control. Journaling is another super helpful tool here. Try getting into the habit of writing down your thoughts every day. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns or triggers that you might not have been aware of before. Journaling gives you the chance to step back, see what's really going on in your mind, and make changes if needed. And let's be real, this is a process. Changing your thought patterns doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and consistency. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate those small victories along the way, and don't let setbacks get you down. It's normal to hit bumps in the road, but remember, Every great journey begins with a single step. Start today and know that you're already one step closer to shaping your reality with the power of your thoughts. Chapter 23, Achieving Work-Life Balance. Okay, let's talk about something that most of us struggle with at some point. Work-life balance. Sound familiar? You've got all this stress and anxiety about work, and it's hard to keep things in check, right? Trust me, you're not alone. It's something millions of people deal with. But here's where it gets interesting. Your thoughts have a huge influence on this balance. Imagine if you could use that power to shift things in your favor. Picture a scale for a second. On one side, you've got your work commitments. On the other side, there's your personal life. The goal? Keep that scale as balanced as possible. Sounds simple enough, but with all the deadlines, unfinished tasks, and responsibilities piling up, it can feel impossible. But here's where the power of your thoughts comes into play. By consciously shifting your focus away from the stress and toward the positives, you can start to tip that scale in a healthier direction. Instead of worrying about all the things you haven't finished, think about how good it's going to feel when you finally check those tasks off your list. Instead of feeling buried by all your responsibilities, try to view them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge is a chance to learn something new or level up your skills. But hey, let's be clear, it's not just about thinking positively. It's about making real, conscious changes in your lifestyle too. Set clear boundaries between work and personal time. Prioritize your health and make sure you're taking regular breaks. And most importantly, it's about understanding that sometimes it's totally okay to say no. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't be afraid to step back and protect your energy. You've got to find that balance if you want to feel happy, healthy, and productive in both your work and your life. Chapter 24, Sharing Your Transformative Journey. Have you ever thought about how powerful it could be to share your transformative journey? I mean, seriously, expressing what you've been through, whether it's through writing, speaking, or even just talking to a friend, can be a game changer in your self-improvement process. It's not just about telling your story. Sharing helps you analyze your thoughts, recognize patterns in your behavior, and get a clearer understanding of how your mindset has shaped the world around you. It's like holding a mirror up to yourself. And trust me, it can be profound. Sharing your journey isn't just about narrating what's happened to you. Oh no, it's so much deeper than that. It's about reflecting on the setbacks you've faced, the wins you've celebrated, and, most importantly, the growth you've experienced. When you share, you're not out there looking for validation or approval. Nope. You're taking a bold step in embracing your journey, acknowledging your progress, and understanding how your thoughts have played a role in creating your reality. I get it, though. It can feel intimidating at first, right? Putting yourself out there? But here's the thing. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. You don't have to share every single detail of your life. It's not about spilling everything. Instead, it's about opening up in a way that feels right for you, showing how your thoughts have evolved and shaped the transformation you've gone through. Your story is unique, and believe me, it's worth sharing. You might be surprised at the connections you make and the insights you gain just by opening up. After all, each of us has our own unique path, but every single journey is a testament to the incredible transformative power of our thoughts. And don't let doubt creep in. I know, changing your thoughts can feel like a mountain to climb sometimes, but remember, it's not an overnight thing. It's a journey, a process that takes time. You've got this. Start small, be consistent, and please, celebrate your progress along the way. Embrace the magic of your thoughts, the self-love you're building, and those supportive relationships that are lifting you up. Your journey to becoming what you think is just beginning. Trust the process and make every step count. Thanks so much for listening. And hey, if you're curious about how to really tap into the power of your subconscious mind to achieve your goals, I highly recommend checking out our audiobook summary of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind.